Being a police officer is something I've always wanted to do. I remember being in elementary school and a board education police officer came and brought his K-9 in the class, and just at that time I knew this is what I wanted to do. I've been doing it now for 10 years and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. We're going to check out these apartments up here. Made numerous drug arrests from these apartments, as well as people calling, complaining subjects possibly selling narcotics from these apartments. Actually, looks like we got a guy up here trying to hide from us right now. Hey man, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Stop! If you run, I'm gonna tase you. Got one running down Porter Street. I'm gonna tase you. Go around, go to the front, Jerry. No, go to the back. The part where my patrol car is. I gotta use his drugs. This drugs right here. Get on the ground! Your hands by the back! Kelly, go to where he ran across the front. I saw him drop his dope. You got him? Yeah, I got him. You got anything else on you? Huh?
I ain't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing. What are these? What are these?
Oh, nasty, bro. That's one little plastic bag.
Yeah, but call your mama tell you ain't gonna make it home. Sit up. Take your knees in. What you running for?
Cause he started getting out of the customer, he gonna tase me.
No, have a seat.
And I already beat one guy up out here, bust his little swole his eye. I'm supposed to stand there and let him tase me?
So that's why you ran?
Yeah. And he done pulled my hair out. I told you I ain't got no dope. I'm coming out from taking the bath for my auntie. He just pull up, hey buddy, come here. I'm about to tase you. What the
Is that what he said?
So that's what he said?
What's that? What you
He said, come here, I'm about to tase you. That's what he asked.
No, I said, hey, you, come here.
He said, come here, I'm about to tase you.
I said, what you want me for? I'm about to tase you.
So you saying, he said, a deputy said, come here, I'm about to tase you.
No, he said, hey, come here so I can tase you. He didn't say that.
So what do you normally do when a deputy tells you to come here?
They don't normally tell nobody about to freaking tase them.
But why did he say that to you?
I don't know.
Because you didn't go to where he wanted you to go, correct?
Man, that's besides the point.
No, it's not besides the point.
As soon as he come out the car,
it's not
everything
besides
out
the
his
point.
mouth is about what he gonna do to me.
Just a new way to react to things, isn't it?
When I got out to speak to him, he immediately put his hand in his waistband and took flight from me. I was right on him. I saw you come up, but as he's running, he was throwing plastic and stuff out his pockets. So I stopped to get that while you chased him around there, and that's when we apprehended him over there. So right now I'm just walking to see if he threw anything out.
Okay, because I know he did. He disappeared when he went around the back, and then that's when I let you know that your car was running past your car.
Like I said, I already walked past there. I saw plenty of plastic that he's thrown. Retrace my steps, see if you can find anything. I'm gonna go over here and see if he threw anything.
Okay. All right.
He started right here at this tinfoil. He was digging in his pockets and throwing so much stuff out. That came out of his pockets, already checked that, there's nothing there. He got a torn piece of plastic. This came out of his pockets as well. There's nothing in that or the area.
Where about this vacant house? I believe I got some crack cocaine.
You talking about right there at the turn?
Right at the curb. Yeah, right across the street from the Little Easy grocery.
All right, sit tight. I'll be there in just a minute.
He's coming back on the computer. I'm gonna check it through.
Records? Does it say what kind of warrant for?
I ain't looked at it yet, but I will. I'll let you know in just a second.
All right. I'm gonna go back around here to the suspect. Just let me know.
This occurred 4 to 5 minutes prior to him calling.
See on top of the rock? The rock's on top of the rocks.
Yeah, but he...
I know.
This right here is some crack cocaine. It's not where the subject ran. It's just gonna be found property. But what it is a lot of times these guys, they'll post up here at the corner. Somebody will come up ask them, you know, if they could buy a rock or whatever. They keep the drugs hidden. That way, if we do get them, they don't have it on them. We're going to drop this in the drug safe as found property. If anything, this is probably $80 worth of crack right now, so it's going to be $80 out of some dealer's pocket. Come over here and talk to me, buddy. Can you scoot over here for me?
Y'all scared me, man.
What scared you, man? It's the police pulling in.
Exactly. That's what scared me. Is the fact it's the police. And then the first thing out your mouth was you start hollering about freaking.
Well, hold on. You've already talked to Corporal Lundy about that.
Yeah.
You came out of an area where I've made drug arrests, okay? Listen to me. Did I not say, hey, man, come here and talk to me? You started to walk off, and then I said, if you ran, then I might have to tase you. I didn't come out hollering, I'm going to tase you.
Hey, dude, all you heard was, hey, come here. So then after that, all I heard was tase, tase, tase.
So you scared of any police car that comes in, or?
No, I'm scared of any police car that pull up on me out of nowhere.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, man. I was right behind you when you were running through the apartments, and you're throwing all sorts of paper out your pocket. What were you trying to get rid of? Did you think you had something? Just be honest.
No, I didn't know what was going on.
So what were you trying to get rid of out of your pockets?
I didn't have nothing to get rid of.
You were throwing stuff out of your pockets. What I'm asking is why? What did you think
I
was in
wasn't trying to throw nothing out my pocket. I was going in my pocket. Doing like this.
All right. Do you know what you're going downtown for? Are you taking flight in a known drug area? Also, you have outstanding warrants.
Warrants?
Yeah. All right, man. The records ever come back with him?
Come back with a bench warrant for our agency.
All right, good. So that'll be the reason he ran.
Yeah, probably.
We did find a amount of cocaine also laying around. It wasn't his, but you see all the little kids around here. They don't need that out here, obviously.
Exactly.
Growing up in the city of Oakland, California, a lot of people don't see actually how good of a city it is. A lot of the time they get publicity from all the crime, but it's actually a lot of good people who live there. I wouldn't want to move. I love California. I love the Bay Area, and that's why I'm working here.
There's a guy up here. We just saw him jaywalking. We're going to pull over and talk to him. Hey, dude, stop. You're jaywalking? You have an ID on you?
I just came back about some dinner.
Okay. Andrew, where are you?
Sure.
Where do you live?
Oakland.
Oakland? Where are you headed?
I'm going down the street to see my friend real quick. My cousin's mom.
Any guns on you?
No, sir.
Knives on you?
No.
Drugs?
No.
Okay. You on probation?
Yes, sir.
Parole?
No,
Just
not
probation?
parole.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get some weed. Guys pulled me over.
Well, you're jaywalking. What are you on probation for?
Oh, just like just possession of
Possession of something.
I don't have any.
Hey, do me a favor, put your hands on your back for
I'm going to hold this. We're going to make sure you don't have any drugs or weapons on you in a second.
Pull me over for jaywalking?
Yes, we did. We get people hit quite frequently. It's a very busy street. Why are you shaking so much?
I'm hungry. I had no sugar.
Are you diabetic or something?
No, I get tired and I almost faint, dude.
All right.
What's this in your pocket?
I don't know. This is my jacket.
It's not your jacket?
No, this is my roommate's jacket.
A pair of tools or something?
The tools are mine.
Isn't it kind of weird that you're wearing somebody else's jacket?
My friend's girlfriend borrowed my sweatshirt, so I had to borrow my roommate's jacket. Because I'm very cautious about germs.
I'm going to hold these tools for a second.
Oh, you can throw them away. I don't care.
You're not on probation for burglary.
No.
Okay.
Is everything all right?
Well, I mean, I don't know, you're walking around with a bunch of tools. That's kind of abnormal.
You can take them away from me. I don't need them.
Well, I don't want to steal your tools from you. I mean,
if I can get in trouble for them, then it's not worth getting in trouble for them.
Over here, have a seat on this curb so you don't fall down.
Yes, sir.
So we stopped this guy. I'm going to run him through the local automated warrant system, see if he's on any probation, parole. Looks like he's on probation like he told us, even with the search clause. We're going to do a little bit more of a thorough search because your search clause, okay?
I mean, I just found out the bus stop. I mean, they keep me around the house.
What is this?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
Feels like probably drugs to me.
I don't know what it is, officer.
Well, why would it be in your pocket?
It's not my jacket. That's all I can tell you. You don't have to believe me or
There's
whatever.
methamphetamine in here, it looks like.
Officer, I was on my way to see my mom.
Well, then why would you take
spill that on the
methamphetamine?
ground and you won't catch me with none again. I'm just on my way to see my mom. I don't want to go to jail. My mom cries when she sees me go to jail, sir.
It might be a good thing that your mom is not here then, because she wouldn't have to see you
I don't
go.
want to go to jail, sir.
Well, but you
When was
can't
the last
have...
time you smoked,
Please
dude?
don't take me to jail. I didn't even smoke it yet.
I know. You didn't even smoke it yet. I know, because it's right there. When was the last time you smoked?
Like last week.
Last week? And how much did you pay for that right there?
It's not mine.
But you just said you didn't even smoke it yet. So you knew it was
I
on
don't
you
need
then.
that crap.
You knew it was on you.
I didn't know. It's not my jacket, officer.
Okay. These are your
I
pants?
promise you, these are my pants. This is my shirt.
those
This is
are your
not my
shoes.
jacket, I swear. I know you don't believe me right now. Because I look stupid. If you cut me break, man, you'll never catch me with this again. I swear to God, you can check up.
Why would we cut you a break if it's not yours?
Whatever. But I don't want to go to jail, sir. I'm just going home, eat my cheeseburgers, give my mom one, I'll eat two.
More razor blades. Why do you like razor blades so much?
Sometimes you need a knife to cut something, like rope or whatever.
You can tell us it's not your jacket, but you're the one wearing it. You're the one walking down the street in it. You're the one who knew that there were work tools in the jacket.
Yes, sir.
So that's kind of tough to tell me it's not your jacket. You didn't know the
Those are
meth
my
was there.
tools, though. Those are my tools, though, but I was just coming back fixing a bike
Exactly. And where were the
I got
tools?
something to eat.
Also in the jacket.
in my pocket. Those
Yeah.
inside pockets is the closest one, so they won't fall out.
Yeah, but that's the tough
My
issue.
intentions weren't bad, officer.
And most people's intentions are not bad.
Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, you know,
I mean,
you know you have an issue.
I have an issue, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best to stay away from it. I don't like it anymore.
And so what's better to help your issue? For us to let you go,
I mean,
or for us to do what we're supposed to do and hopefully you get into a drug treatment program?
I can promise you that you won't catch me with it again.
That just means you're faster than me and you'll run next time and
I'm
I
not
won't catch
fast.
you.
I'm not fast. If I was fast, you would never call me jaywalking.
Oh, well, okay.
I promise you that, officer. I'm
all
a good kid. I'm only 21.
You're not even a kid anymore. You're an adult, man.
I'm trying to become,
It's time to grow up.
Trying to be, mature.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm trying to look for a job, but I have no motivation. But I'm not doing anything negative. I'm trying it for my mom.
Well,
my mom has nowhere to go right now.
unfortunately, this you cannot have. All right?
No, sir.
So you're going to jail for possession of methamphetamine.
Just on my way home, so I got the cheeseburgers.
I
got
know.
the munchies. That's all I was gonna do is kick it at my house, man. Nothing else.
Like, seriously.
I didn't know.
How are you going to walk around with a pocket full of drugs and a jacket and not know?
No, sir. It's not my jacket.
It's not your jacket.
It's not my jacket.
That's your story. You're sticking with it.
It's my story. It's not my jacket.
All right. Your mom is probably going to be a little disappointed tonight because you're not going to make it to her house.
So one of my specialties here in the department is I handle our mobile camera trailers. I come from a tech background, so I get a lot of enjoyment actually working with technology. And as law enforcement progresses, we become more reliant on it. It's helped us a lot in our problem areas and just reducing crimes in certain areas that we deploy them.
We're gonna stop this gold neon in front of us. Just didn't use a turn signal when it turned. So we're gonna stop them, see what's going on.
Hey, the reason we stop you, you gotta use a blinker every time you make a turn, man.
Oh.
Okay?
Like right there, the corner?
Yep.
Hi, how are you?
Do you have a ID on you?
ID on you, ma'am?
Yeah, I do.
You on probation, parole, anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Where's he at?
Living right here, I understand, huh? All right. Hang tight for me 1 second, all right? 77. So the passenger is on probation, has a bunch of narcotic arrests in the past. So we'll probably pull her out and do a search of her and her person in the vehicle.
All right, Kay, since you're on probation, we're gonna do a quick probation search, all right? Step on up. Why don't you interlace your hands on top of your head for me right now? There you go. All right, turn around, face the car. Do you have anything illegal on you?
No, I don't.
Okay. You sure?
Yes, I do. I'm sure. My pockets are completely empty. I just got out of the pool.
What pool did you go to?
I have my friend's house.
Is there anything illegal in your car?
There's a little bit of marijuana, a joint, but I have my script.
Okay, where's your marijuana at?
It's in my purse.
Okay. What about the gentleman with you? Does he have anything illegal on him?
No, he does not.
Okay. You're not under arrest, but I'm going to put you in handcuffs just to
Okay, I
detain you
know.
for the time being, all right?
I know.
Spread your feet for me. See the interior of the car is going to get searched due to her probation status, all right? Okay, so do you have meth on you?
Okay.
Did you have a meth pipe in your pocket? Okay, so when I asked you if you had anything illegal on you, you should have said, the correct answer was what? Yes, I do. Is the meth in the cigarette case?
No.
Okay, where's the meth at?
That's all I have, sir.
That's all you have. Okay, keep your hand up there for me. Step on over here. Sit down next to her. Here's the deal. We're going to have one of our canines come down, and he's going to do a search of the car for any further narcotics, okay? So if there is, tell us now. If not, we'll let the dog do their job. So are we going to find anything else in the car?
I'm sorry.
Nathaniel?
Yes, he's not. He doesn't need to touch you. It's mine. Yes, underneath my front seat.
Underneath the front seat?
Yes, sir. It's just a little bit. I'm sorry. It's not his. It's mine.
So I guess she's saying underneath the front seat. She stuffed some crystal. And there it is.
Is there a way? I mean, we can work out something since I was honest and told it. I mean.
So you got a little bit left and very little in that baggie. Put that in here.
The scale is for my script, though. I mean, I use that for my medical marijuana.
Have a couple big quick chunks. How often do you use?
Okay, it's recreational.
Recreational? So is that daily?
No, once a week.
About once a week? You got 2 small baggies in there.
Yeah, I've had that for like a month.
You've had that for a month?
Yeah.
So you literally use that little that you've had that for a month?
Yes.
Okay, now my partner's finding a bunch of other small bags in there. Is that just old stuff?
That's old.
That you've collected before?
I don't know why I saved them. Yes, they've just been in the center thing in my purse. I don't know why I keep them in there.
Okay. Now I'm going to actually really be honest. Was it your pipe in his pocket?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you put the pipe in his pocket?
No, I didn't put it in his pocket. No, I did not put it in his pocket. He was holding it for me because I was swimming.
Okay, so you had it with you, and then you went swimming, so you're like, here, hold this. It's in his pocket. Got it. All right, hang tight. She came clean. We had our driver who had a methamphetamine pipe in his pocket. Our passenger came across and said, no, that's mine. He was holding them because I went swimming. So we use a narcotic test kit, and we'll grab a little sample, get the tip wet, and it just rubs it. When it turns blue, it shows positive as methamphetamine. And there we go. Shows up blue on the edges there where we got it. So, shows positive that that scale has been used to weigh out methamphetamine, which often is used during sales. Come on down this way.
Can we please work something out, sir?
Well, here's the problem. There's nothing that's going to prohibit you from going to jail, okay? Because what it is possession of methamphetamine is a felony, and you know that.
Can you just throw it away?
No, I can't just throw it away. Look at the prior history you have. How am I supposed to throw away your prior history? Okay, let me have you have a seat. We'll come back and deal with you in a second, all right?
So you put it in your pocket, or she put it in your pocket?
I put it in my pocket, but I forgot about it. She handed it to me, so I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I just forgot about it while we were all swimming.
We'll deal with her. It's not the end of the world by any means, but obviously, she's on probation. We got to do our thing, and we'll let you go, and hopefully she can figure stuff out, and then you guys can be in communication soon.
All right, Kay. How long have you had this habit for?
So I don't really have it, but recreational, I mean, I've been doing it on and off for like 10 years, but I mean, I've quit when the last time I got out, and I just haven't done it.
How long has it been since you've been in?
For copy code 4, subject already left.
We're responding to a disturbance call where a female was locked inside the tow yard after she tried to retrieve her vehicle. But it looks like she already fled the scene, and she's going to meet back up with you now. And there's the owners.
They beat him over the head with a bat. He's in the office on the floor. I just came outside when the sheriff's department pulled up. He's got to be 36, 37 maybe.
Where'd you get hit?
In the top of the head.
On the back or front?
Yes, in the back.
Right there?
She was beating me in the head with a bat while he was trying to hit me.
No,
okay.
the cameras
did.
Okay, just hang out, okay?
My back hurt so bad.
Did you get hit in the back too?
Yeah, I pulled my shirt up. She hit me like 30 times.
Oh, I see that one right there.
It was all up my back.
And it was the female that did this?
Yeah, he climbed through the gate and started attacking me. I was defending myself, so I punched him in the face, and she started beating me in the back of the head with a bat.
Okay.
But he's like 3 times my size.
Don't pick your head up.
So I was trying to hold him off me.
Put your head back down.
And she was beating me with a bat or a piece of wood. I ran and barred the back door.
Okay.
And this is all captured on surveillance back there.
Everything in here has cameras.
They're in the red Mustang?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's them right there.
All right, you sit tight with him. I'll go talk to them over there.
Ambulance is on its way.
Here, miss, I'm going to talk to you real quick, okay? So what happened?
This morning I woke up, my car was towed.
I guess you got notified that it was here?
Yeah, I went and got the money to get the car out. I said, I just want to get my car. He gonna lock me in there, and then he gonna say, well, I need to see the registration on the
You
car.
went into the fencing area here?
He let me in the fence.
Who let you in?
The guy that was driving his record truck.
What does he look like?
A big white guy.
Okay. He let you in there initially to look at the car?
Yeah, and he told me to get my registration out. I got my registration out of the car.
Okay.
And then he said, you cannot get the car because it's not in your name.
So he just started closing the gate on you, or?
Yeah, no, I walked through the gate. He done turned around and locked the gate back. I said, why is you locking me in? I come to pick up my car. And then he said, nobody can come in but you. I said, why is you locking me inside the gate? I said, that's not right. You lock me inside the gate. I don't even feel comfortable, you know? And then he was like, since you got a attitude, I said, I don't have an attitude. I just come to get my damn car, pay you your money, and leave.
Okay, what happened after he was gonna let you out of the fence? What happened after
He said,
that?
you're gonna let her out this fence. You're gonna let her out this fence. So he was like, no, I'm not. And if you cross that gate, I'm bushing your head. And that's what he did. He went to
They
swinging.
started fighting each
yeah,
other?
and then I was trying to get him off of him, and he was just like a madman. Then he had him pinned to the fence like this.
He had him pinned to
Yeah.
the? Okay.
And then I said, let him blow. And then when my baby started crying, that's what let off him.
Okay, what happened after that?
He ran back there in the back, and I crawled out of the fence.
You ran into the back?
And then we rode on down the road because I didn't want to.
So you got back in this vehicle and left after all that went down?
I went right there because I was talking to the dispatcher.
Do you have identification on your driver's license? Real quick, sir, I know you already told this deputy your story, but I would like to hear the story as well. What happened with her getting locked inside the fence here?
Well, he said to me, is that your car? I said, no, it's hers. You know, so he said, well, come with me.
Speaking to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he went in the gate and he locked the gate. I said, hey, man, what you doing?
So he closed the gate behind her and locked it?
Yeah.
He actually took keys and
he locked the gate.
Okay.
Put the chain on and everything, locked the gate. So they went over there and she was digging through the glove box, showing the papers for the car.
Yeah.
And telling them the car is in my grandmother's name. Here's my license, the registration.
So they wouldn't give her the car because it's in her grandmother's
he
name?
didn't want to give her the car. So I said, hey, dude, let her out the fence. No, I'm not letting her out the fence because she trying to steal the car. I said, no, she ain't trying to steal no car, man. Let her out that fence. And I went to climbing through the fence. So he turned back around and see me climbing through the fence. So he rushes me. Okay. And he picked me up against the fence and started hitting me.
Where'd he hit you?
He hit me in my rib, he hit me under my chin, and he hit me in my chest.
Okay, so she got out?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Ran off into the...
You ran inside the building there, and then you guys left, you got in your car and left?
Yeah, we came back out the fence.
All right, just stand by with these other deputies over here, okay? Okay. I'm gonna talk to them inside, okay? If we can look at that video, that will determine for sure what really happened out here.
There's the Mustang in the top right corner.
I want to see the initial.
The initial when they started getting into it.
Okay, so he's trying to climb through the gate.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he come inside.
He's trying to keep him out.
He's like, get back. Yeah, he's like, Don,
there you go.
she's punching at
She's
him,
punching.
kicking him.
Oh, that's why his back was all red, because he was kicking him in it.
He's trying to hold him out.
He has him pinned up against the fence right there. He never blocked her or kept her inside there.
So you just bring one in and it's
because
policy to shut the door?
You bring more than one people in here, man, it causes for a bad time sometimes.
Okay, so they're alleging that they were locked in.
Yeah. The gate's not locked, it's just hung in there.
So she's free to leave. All she has to do is pick the lock up and leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is.
Bam! Oh, off the jail you
right in
go.
the head.
Boom. 6, 7,
And he's holding him.
8. That's a pipe. I counted 8 at least.
Oh, they're still coming at him.
Yeah, he's retreating and they're tracking him down.
Yeah, so he's involved just as much, so they're both going to be charged with aggravated battery.
That's a transmission jack handle. That's a transmission jack. Okay.
We have a theft too. We got to go over some things, okay? Are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without attorney being present?
No.
All right, that's it. But what I need for you to do right now is put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Big A, get my baby.
We'll discuss your kid and everything in a second, okay?
Do you want to go 10-15 on him before he goes to the hospital?
Is he going?
Yes.
Yeah, go 10-15 on him. I'll tell you what your charges are. Your charges are going to be aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and theft. Theft.
All right, man, watch your head.
Let her get my pocket.
You will in a second. He's got injuries, I guess, to his ribs. He said he got punched in the ribs, stomach, and chest, and face.
You're automatically saying that I hit that man and I didn't hit him.
Okay. All right, sir. You're going to be arrested for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and theft as well, okay? Your fiance is also going to jail as well for the same charges. The video, without that, it'd be a real he said, she said. But after seeing his injuries and the video matching up, is enough evidence to charge both of them with the felony and the misdemeanor.
Part of the problems you have where you work in the same city that you grew up in is you run into a lot of family members and friends. Remember one incident, we were chasing some guys over some fences. We end up finding one of the guys hiding underneath a blanket. As he stands up, the blanket ends up falling off his face, and when I recognized him right away as one of my uncles, I ended up arresting my uncle for resisting arrest at that time. So there's a group of 3 guys standing here on the corner, kind of no particular reason. So I'm gonna go and check them out, see what they're up to. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. I'm just trying to wait for my taxi.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I just came from my uncle's and I'm waiting for a taxi.
You're waiting for a taxi?
Yeah.
Do you have an ID or driver's license with you? You ever been arrested before?
Yeah, I've been arrested before.
Yeah. What have you been arrested for?
Oh, here it is, right here. It was a long time ago. Like, when I was younger, I made some stupid mistakes.
We all do that.
Yeah, it happens. But
What was the reasons, or what were your stupid mistakes?
just being a stupid kid and not having a place to call my own, like more or less. So like
So does that translate into drugs? Burglary?
No, not really. No. There it is. Like I got arrested for a stolen vehicle before.
Stolen vehicle. How long ago was that?
That was like 4 years ago. But I didn't steal the vehicle, and even the cop arresting officer didn't go with proper police procedure and protocol.
So how'd you end up here in this area tonight?
My uncle lives right there.
Yeah.
That's why. And I was waiting for the cab. So I was looking back over here.
Why not just wait at your uncle's house?
Well, I came with my friend right over there. And basically he came out before me. My uncle was trying to say, hey, there's something I need to give you. You know, something I left before. It was like a tool.
Yeah.
But he went outside, didn't want to miss the cab. He's over here. And I'm like, why are you guys over here?
Are you on probation, parole, or anything like that?
No.
And the only thing you've been arrested for was for that stolen vehicle about 4 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. You don't have anything illegal in your pockets right now? No drugs, guns, weapons, nothing like that?
Yeah.
Okay, is it okay if I check just to make sure?
Well, I do kind of, I mean, you can if you want,
Yeah.
but...
This is a high drug area?
Well,
there's a lot of people walking around. You know, I'm not saying that you're one of those guys, but like I said, we've had a lot of problem with trespassing going on in there and people using drugs.
Okay.
And you don't live here in this area, so...
Yeah, but yes,
Well, yeah, I know you said your uncle, but that's...
Yeah.
I'm just saying you don't live here in this area.
Well, I haven't done anything wrong.
Can you just do me a favor, just have a seat?
I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Look, here's the deal, man.
Okay.
You have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
Some type of battery that you're involved in.
I haven't done any kind of battery.
Well, that's what you have a warrant for your arrest for right now.
Why?
So if you just do me a favor, put your hands back here.
I can't believe you're arresting me. I'm serious. This is uncalled for.
Interlace fingers.
Okay. Do you really feel like you need to arrest me? I haven't done anything wrong.
I just told you have a warrant, sir.
Oh, for what? For what?
For whatever you've done in your past, you have a warrant, and it's for some type of battery.
No, sir. No, sir. I never have done anything like that of the sort.
Is there anything illegal in your pockets I need to know about?
Okay. Honestly, do any good right now? Yes, probably.
Okay, stand up.
No,
Stand
listen,
up, man.
listen.
Stand up.
I have a little bit of something in my pocket. Yes.
Do you have anything that's going to stab or poke me?
I don't think so. I have
a needle on you?
Not on me.
You have one in here?
Yes.
You do have one in there?
They haven't been opened.
Never been used?
Never been used.
Is that the little something you're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Anything else I'm going to find? You said you have the needles in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's have a seat in the car.
So what's going to happen exactly? I didn't assault anybody, but how do I...
Okay.
do I have to
Well, you have that
stand down?
warrant. It's a misdemeanor warrant. I have to book you into county jail for that warrant. On top of that, I found some drugs in your pockets.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another issue we're going to have to deal with.
Okay.
So that's what we're working with now. I'm not going to charge you with a bunch of crazy things or anything like that.
Thank you.
All right, man, go and have a seat.
Okay.
All right. Kept saying that his uncle lived in this area, and that's why he was here, and kept pointing in that direction. But when I asked, well, if your uncle lives there, why are you over here? He didn't really have a valid explanation other than he was waiting for some friends. We have this that we found in his pocket. We believe to be methamphetamine, which is pretty frequent in this area. So we'll have to take it to the station, test it out, and just verify that that's what it is. Hey, Michael, I want to talk about the little baggie that I found in your right front pocket.
It's methamphetamine.
It's methamphetamine?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you know.
Do you have a problem with drugs? Is that what's going on, or?
let's just say that I medicate sometimes because right now I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm getting a house sold in escrow. Like I actually showed the people the house and got the sale, but we only have 2 more days to get everybody out of the house and get everything out. So, you know, I guess you could say I medicate sometimes to compensate I probably should be on medication for manic depressive. You know, so it's I'm an artist, and it's one of those things.
So does the methamphetamine kind of like help you out, or
it's not the same thing as like it is for somebody else. Like for me, it's it calms me a little bit. So
it does the opposite effect?
It's kind of, yeah.
Okay. You obviously know it's illegal to possess it, though.
Yes, I did.
Did you get it in this area, or where did you get it?
I had that from somewhere else.
Yeah,
I just decided to like, I was gonna hang out with a friend and get high. Now I'm here.
Okay.
I understand that you have every right to arrest me, I guess. I don't know what the charge that's originally stemming from that I'm being arrested for. I have no clue.
I'll once we get to the
that'd
station,
be really nice to figure out.
I'll explain that warrant to you a little more.
That'd be great.
Okay.
I want to know what that's for.
All right.
Because I didn't do any of that.
Okay.
It's extremely hot working in Glendale in the summer with 40, 50 pounds of gear on total with all of our stuff and dressed in all black. It can get extremely hot because of how high the temperatures get here, and it's a really dry heat, so it makes for very hot days out here.
All right, we have a shoplifting at one of our stores down here. Loss prevention actually tried to stop them, and they would not stop for loss prevention. They got in their car and possibly trying to drive off, maybe towards home. We figured out what the address is, so we're hoping we might actually run into them right up here.
There's a Honda Accord right here.
Right there. All right, 437 David. We have the vehicle in that shoplift. We're going to be trying to go code 6 with it here about 8-3 in Camelback. Appears to be occupied by about 4.
335 David. Helping out with 401.
79 Lane.
79 Lane, Camelback, just south.
Okay. I'm going to wait till they get up. .437 David, final stop.
Put your hands up on the steering wheel for me. Is your car in park?
Yeah.
Okay.
Neutral.
Okay, do me a favor, turn the car off for me.
Alright.
Hand me your keys.
Okay.
Where are you coming from?
The store.
Okay, what store?
It's okay down the road.
Okay, do you think it's a coincidence that I'm stopping you?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your driver's license on you? Registration, insurance?
Yeah, can I get it?
Yep.
Alright.
No guns, drugs, bombs in the car?
No, can I ask what this is about?
Yes, it's about a shoplifting from Walmart.
Sorry, I don't shoplift. I don't even have nothing on me.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have your ID?
I'd really like to know what this is about.
Were you approached by anybody there that attempted to stop you?
No, nothing. I don't steal. I'm offended.
You can be offended if you like, but I'm telling you exactly why I'm stopping you. Something may have happened that would have led to those circumstances.
Something may, but I didn't do.
Okay.
So,
No,
I'm sorry
okay.
if I didn't mean to cut.
Time out. What do you mean by something may?
I don't know. I was approached, so I'm assuming.
Okay, you were approached.
By some dude. I don't know. He was in regular clothes.
Okay,
so
but a minute ago I asked you if you guys were approached by anybody trying to stop you from shoplifting. You
I
said
said
no.
no.
Right, now you're telling me you were
He didn't say
approached.
anything about shoplifting.
Okay, what is it they told you?
He said, hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, no, I just took it as he wanted money from me.
Okay.
So.
Ma'am, what's your first name?
Sonia.
Sonia, did you guys purchase anything at Walmart?
I did, but then I fell and I left the bag.
You fell inside the store and you left the items you bought?
The manager was there, yes, and I was shaken up and I left it in the basket and I walked out.
Okay.
I'm looking at it really hard to have a great picture of this one. But the guy.
10-4. Club, male, did have a 52.
I'm gonna have you step out of the car for me, okay? You can keep your wallet right there. Keep your wallet down the seat for me. Step out. Okay.
Can I ask what you're putting me in cuffs for?
Yep. Okay, right now you're being detained for shoplifting and you're also showing a couple warrants. Stop. Do not move.
Hey, don't.
No, do not move.
I'm not.
Keep your hands right where they are. Don't pull them away from each other.
Okay.
I'm telling you why you're going in cuffs. You're also showing that you have a warrant out of the city of El Mirage. That's got 2 issues that we need to figure out. All right, step back for me. We're gonna sit you right on the curb over here. Mitchell, can you watch them?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna help you sit. If you just turn, face the roadway here. Do you know what your warrant at El Mirage might be about?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do me a favor, put your feet straight out in front of you. Cross your legs at the ankles.
I'll go ahead and grab her too. Sonia, do me a favor, go ahead and step out of the car, okay?
All right, Brian, we're gonna hang out while I sort that out. We're also gonna sort out this shoplifting issue,
I didn't
okay?
take nothing,
Okay.
man.
If you're with people that take something, you have reasonable knowledge that they did take something, and that's what's taking place here. Under Arizona law, you're guilty of the same crime that they're guilty of. Okay, so if that's what's taking place and you want to talk to me about it, you can let me know about that, okay?
I didn't take nothing, man.
Okay, well, like I said, we're going to sort that part out, but you're also showing some warrants with another city, okay? That's the reason you're in handcuffs and sitting on the curb here, okay?
All right. You want to tell me about what happened today?
Look, I went in, I grabbed my stuff. I thought he had the stuff that we were paying separate bills. I thought he had it. I threw it in the cart. We walked out. They stopped us, and I kept going because I didn't know what was going on. I paid for my stuff, and I left it. I have the receipt. I showed you the receipt.
Right. Okay.
And I saw him coming out the door, too. I threw my bags in the cart, and we walked out the door.
Okay. What was he carrying?
I don't know. He had a basket and some stuff in the basket.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Not bagged? Or bagged?
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention because I was so shaken up from falling.
Okay.
My butt hurt. I was shaking. I was nervous, and so I threw my stuff in the basket, and I walked out. And then next thing I know, somebody was walking out saying, "Excuse me, excuse me," and me and the girl with the long hair just kept walking because I didn't know what was up.
Okay.
Did you guys split up, or did you know she was taking it? Just knowing she's taking it itself
We
is
just
necessarily
split up.
crime.
Well, I always split up from her when we go shopping because I don't like looking at girl stuff and whatnot.
At what point did you guys meet back up?
Around the time that I was about to walk out the door, and I walked out the door with my friends.
But I mean, where in the side of the store? Like still in the aisles, past the cash registers?
Not past cash registers, like right there where the door was. Or
Did she have any items with her?
She had a bag.
Okay, like a Walmart bag or a
Yeah.
different bag? Okay. Did she tell you she purchased the items, or did you ask?
I never asked.
Okay.
I mean, who asked is...
I'm not saying I would ask. I'm just trying to piece together.
Yeah.
Right? I wasn't there.
I'm saying who would ask?
All four of you guys walked out together?
As far as I walked out with them.
Did she ever slip and fall on anything? Or
I don't know. Like I said, we split up. I don't know.
I'm talking about when you were exiting.
She said she fell.
You didn't see her fall on your way out or anything like that, right?
No.
That didn't occur.
No, I didn't
Okay.
see anything.
Okay, I understand.
Go ahead and have a seat, Sonia. Right now, you're going to be detained for shoplifting, okay?
Sonia, you are under arrest, okay?
Okay.
How much did you pay for that stuff in your car?
I didn't have anything. It wasn't. None of it was mine. I didn't.
It was $350 worth of stuff.
Right, but I thought it was already paid for because we walked away in the garden section.
They've got cameras, and I was just over there at the store. I watched you through almost the entire time you were inside that store, okay? Never once did any of that stuff that you guys put inside that basket, inside your shopping basket, ever get put on a checkout counter.
No,
you pushed the shopping cart past all those cash registers, and she met up with you, and then you guys walked out the door.
Yeah, I didn't grab it. I thought she'd already paid for it, so I wasn't even thinking. You know, I didn't think.
The entire time you were pushing the cart.
Yeah, but I don't ever think.
Okay, well, that's a good enough story for me. Okay, stand up for me. Okay, you are going to jail for shoplifting, and you have a warrant at El Mirage. Okay, have a seat.
You to show me on camera what I took out of that store.
All that, you can discuss all that with your attorney, and we'll talk about it in court.
Before I was a police officer, I was an embalmer funeral director, went to work for the state medical examiner's office as a death investigator, and gained the interest in law enforcement, working different cases. I'm still actively in it, and I do that also as well as this, and a lot of people don't understand it.
564 westbound on Delaware.
We got a vehicle fell on the yield, traffic stop. Not sure what the circumstances are.
Mycroft, you don't have any occupants?
Yeah, he's got a flat tire.
568, there's going to be at least 2 passengers. 524 front right tire is off. 524, 558. Deaf driver failed, I'll go on foot. I will stay with the car. 68, 1099, last bit. 68 westbound on Warren. I will go on foot if the driver fails. You or someone else stay with the car. 68, we're now northbound on Locust.
He's not going to be able to go much further.
Now going eastbound on Manitou. We're cutting into an alley northbound.
We're going to try to cut them off here. We're going to try to get up here where we can parallel them and try to set up a road.
Westbound on Elmira. 68, we're now going eastbound. coming. Roadblock was rammed. 68 northbound on Ash. Spot 68, we're now westbound. Be fully engulfed underneath. 311, get the fire department on standby. 68, we're now going to be westbound on north.
Come on.
Hey guys, stay up in your house, please.
You never got.
I'm
on a.
Start EMS for 2 subjects.
Can we pop that?
It's gonna be hot here. Hey, I say we get away from it. There's gas and all.
Do any good. Okay. What happened? What'd y'all run for? She was in that car quite a bit when it was.
Yeah,
They were smoking a long time.
Trying to go closer down there.
Hey man, what's your name?
311, we have EMS coming. Affirmative, EMS and fire.
What'd you run for, man?
What happened? Where I run from?
You don't know?
What happened, son?
Well, you ran from the police.
I did.
Yes?
Okay, 311, we need to do a roll call. Make sure all officers are 1090. No.
Okay. We'll have EMS come check him. He's pretty incoherent right now. See what's going on with him. What happened?
Okay, so I was coming down Independence. I saw the red vehicle at Kane Independence. When it came to a stop, it did not have its third brake light. So I waited till we got to Trumbo. I lit it up. It continued to drive, so I thought something was a little bit suspicious. And then it thought about stopping when we got to the intersection of Gulick and Augusta, and then it just punched it. We started bobbing and weaving in and out of the neighborhoods. I saw a white clear plastic baggie go outside the driver's or the passenger side window, and it looked like it had a white substance in it. Did they 1090 me yet?
No. So really, we don't know why he's running right now, unless he had some narcotics or something on him. He was running awful hard. Is he talking yet?
He said, "What did I do?"
Clifton. Hey, how come you ran tonight?
I didn't run.
You didn't run? Who threw the baggie out the window?
My bag.
You don't know anything about that?
My bag. I don't have a bag. I got bags in the trunk.
Okay. Okay.
Can you brace this side? It's gonna lean.
You're going to be charged with the felony eluding, running several roadblocks, and obstructing, okay?
DUS.
And DUS.
Yes, sir. The car was engulfed in fire.
Wow.
Because you went off the road and blew out a tire and kept going while it was parking.
No way.
Okay. EMS is leaving. We're going to follow them to the hospital.
I like to work at night because it's not as hot in the summertime and fewer motorists. You don't get bogged down in traffic near as often. The incidents that occur at night always seem to be a little more exciting than what you run into in the daytime hours.
He's gonna hit my spike. I got a good spike,
They got him spiked. We are trying to assist AHP with a pursuit.
Yeah, he's swerving a lot. I think he lost another tire. Stop. Going right up there. We're going to do a good job.
Okay. Yeah, he's right there.
We're just south of Ark River Bridge. He's the north of the bridge.
Crossfire! Watch cross!
Stop! Turn the car off!
Driver, turn the car off! Turn the car off! Keep your hands up! Get off the phone! Put your hands up! Driver's hands up!
Anybody have less lethal beanbag?
I got a beanbag?
Yeah, I need somebody to confirm here that I'm empty.
Got it.
You're empty.
Can we get a unit to go north of Prince and block southbound?
These are beanbag rounds. They're less lethal rounds for gaining compliance.
Is that a guy or a girl?
That's a guy with long hair.
And makeup?
Looks like a girl to me.
Looks like a female.
Driver's hands up!
All right, beanbag. Beanbag only. Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
Hey, can you make sure that whole window's broke out so we can just deploy the dog straight in through the window?
It's not yet. Get out of the car now! I can try, hang on.
Coming up with the dog behind the row of cars.
It's not gonna take that window out.
Reaching. Stand by, they're reaching.
Put your hands up! I can't get the angle on it. Is there driver's side window down?
No.
What are we reaching for? Can anybody see anything? Get your hands up! Get out of the car now!
Come out!
All right, K9, it's yours.
They beanbagged the vehicle, the windows are broken. They're gonna send the rest team up. They'll have to rake the window a little bit in order for the dog to be able to get in safely without cutting the dog up. The reason they're taking these precautions is the information they have is this person is armed and dangerous, flagged in our system, so.
Can you guys hear what he's saying?
He's saying, don't shoot me.
Move! We need the bunker.
Put your hands up!
Move.
They're gonna go ahead and smash the window out, rake it.
Right now. Do not move. Do not move.
Just reach across the windshield, you're good. There you go.
You need to crawl out right now. Crawl out. Crawl out right now. No, this way.
I'll go cuff. No. Okay. So I can.
Okay.
I got cuffs. Turn around.
Magazine, probably mine.
Yep. I got a holster. Got you. Left arm. Yep. Okay, got you.
Listen, just relax now. Just relax. We're just gonna be safe for ourselves, okay? You got a holster and a magazine on you, all right?
Left arm, come around easy.
What's your name?
I refuse to answer any questions.
Either male or female.
Clear the air. The suspect had a holster on his waist, and then when they extricated him from the car, an extra magazine fell out on the ground, along with his knife and everything. The gun is in the car on the driver's side floorboard. He's been known to carry guns. Every time we've had contact with him, we've had to deal with a gun of some sort.
Explain to me why you shot my vehicle.
Why I shot your vehicle?
Yeah.
Well, at the end of an incident like this, we can't just walk up and talk to you like a normal car stop. We were telling you to get out of the car, and we told you that things were going to happen.
Do you not hear me? That was one thought my therapist.
Well, you can be on the phone.
And my attorney.
Okay.
And you chose to shoot at me anyway.
I did shoot beanbags at you because you weren't doing what you were told.
So you shot projectiles at me.
I actually shot 2 projectiles through your back window and then 1 through the front window when you reached down under the seat. Why didn't you just climb out of the car for us?
I didn't want to get hurt.
You didn't want to get hurt? Did you think that if we were going to shoot at you if you were in the car that you wouldn't get hurt by staying in there? Or do you think maybe it would have been a better idea to get out of the car and start doing what we were asking you to do?
I wasn't sure that's what you think on the attorney.
Well, we weren't really asking you any questions. We were kind of telling you what to do at that point.
Okay, well, I want to know why I was pulled over.
I believe the tag on your BMW is expired. That's what came over the radio.
The tag on my BMW is expired.
Yes, ma'am. Do me a favor, swing your feet in, okay? Watch your knees, because sometimes those cages are a little cramped.
When I was westbound, this guy passed me fast enough that when he came up and I saw him in the corner of my eye, I was like, holy cow, I'm about to get hit. And I sped up and got the tag number and ran the tag. Tag came back, expired like I said, so I called it in. I turned my lights on and took off. And we chased him at various speeds all over northwest Wichita. Got him spiked twice, and that's when he started having a whole lot of trouble maintaining control, and then slowed down. Luckily, it came to an end here. I'm still looking at all the charges, but at least have the felony flee and elude.
Well, thanks for adding a little excitement to our evening.
I've been with the Sheriff's Department for coming up about 9.5 years. Had my own business prior to doing this. Always wanted to be a deputy for Pierce County, and I decided now's the time before I get too old to do this. And I grew up here. It's kind of fun to work for the department I've always wanted to work for and do what I've always wanted to do. We're going to an unwanted person. Female's calling saying her ex-boyfriend is outside knocking on her door, and he's been harassing her by phone all day, accusing her of taking some items. It looks like my partner, Deputy Jarvis, is making contact with the male half. I'll go talk to her, see what we got. Hello, Sheriff's Department. My partner's talking to him.
Do you want to come in? I just don't want to be out there with him.
Yep. So what's going on tonight?
He's been harassing me all day because I found some stuff that he's basically lashing out. And he's been harassing me since like 2 o'clock today.
Okay, like how harassing? Texting?
Texting.
Okay, what's he saying?
He's saying that I took his laptop and his watch, and I don't have it.
You don't have either one?
I don't have either one.
Do you have any tools of his?
I gave him his box.
How long you guys been dating?
A year and a half now. A year and a half.
Year and a half, okay. Yeah. Are you guys split up?
Split up.
He doesn't live here?
Yeah, he doesn't live here.
Did he ever live here?
No, he doesn't.
No, he never did?
No, I lived at his place.
Oh, you live at his place?
Yeah, for just the summer.
Okay.
So my thing is that he's saying, we went to Costco probably like 2 days ago, and we all went shopping. Mm-hmm. Me and my brother that's inside, and everything came up to be $400. And then he said, okay, just put everything on his card. And which was 2 register ladies that I can go and, ask them, was he there? Did he say yes? And he did. But then he took off, and then I had to sign.
Okay. Well, we don't dispute the money part of it.
Well, what am I supposed to do with that if he wants to?
Yeah, no,
that's what he's threatening me to do. Right. And I don't.
Yeah, no, all we're doing is here because you called. You said
I called.
You wanted him to leave, right? Basically.
I want him to leave, and he's saying I don't have his stuff. He wants food or something, which I took my portion of the food.
Okay, yeah, we'll just tell him that you don't have his stuff.
Okay.
Then he needs to leave.
What you got, man?
What's his name?
Michael.
Michael.
Yes.
All right, man. So she says your laptop and watch are not here. She does, I don't know where they're at. Okay. Says that you got some tools the last time you were here.
Yes.
Okay. So the only thing that she said that she's willing to give to you is some food. And whatever food you guys bought together, I don't know.
The food that she forged my signature and purchased at Costco.
So what does she owe you for the groceries?
$450.
Okay. Well, do you want any of the food?
I don't want the food. I want the money.
Well, we don't dispute money, okay? So you guys are gonna have to figure that out.
So you can get her to box up $450 worth of groceries.
Okay.
Throw them in my car.
I'll see what she's willing to do.
The receipt, so you know exactly what she bought.
Okay. Let me go and talk to her, okay?
Yes.
If you guys can talk, because we're kind of the middleman here, like I said, we don't dispute when it comes to property or food. So if you guys are willing to do it, talking while we're standing here so nothing happens.
Oh, are you guys going to be here then?
I'll be right here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I can talk to him if you guys are here.
Bring him up here, Jarvis. She's not really sure about the food, but I asked her if you can have at least like $450 worth of food. That's up to you guys to figure out. Like I told her, we're not going to get involved. We don't dispute property, okay?
There's that. I don't know if you want to take that. Blueberries. I don't know what he wants.
It's up to you guys. You guys need to talk and figure this out.
What do you want? What is?
All the food you took out of my refrigerator.
I didn't take all your food. I left you bacon. I took 2 bacons. And these were the ones that I bought at Costco.
Okay, what about the $450 worth of food I just spent the money on the other day?
That's the food? You have the chicken. You have a bag of chicken.
No, it's for all your brother's stuff, too.
for all my brother's stuff. What are you talking about? That's
You
all of our
packed all
food.
his food into his
Yeah,
car.
that's all of our food.
That was the $450 worth of
I'll
food.
give you half of that. How about that?
Why am
Is
I
there
getting
some way-
half of the money that you spent for your brother's food?
Because it went to your house, our house, with each other.
And where's the laptop and the
don't
watch?
I don't
And we're
have.
not going to dispute that. She says she doesn't
I
have it,
don't
so
have it. I told you it's at your house. I didn't take any of your stuff. I even left.
let's figure out the food, guys.
Okay,
Let's
see,
focus
this is-
again.
Okay, so obviously your chicken breast is expensive. Bacon's expensive. Blueberries are expensive.
You want to start taking stuff? It's up to you. Whatever you. I don't. Like I
But
said,
give
it's
me
up to you.
my beach bag back, though, please. This, the ranch is dressing and stuff, that's all. Do you want the blueberries? Does he want, can you ask him to?
Yeah, we'll see if he's going to come back and get the blueberries.
He doesn't eat tomatoes.
Okay. If you want the tomatoes and blueberries, go ahead.
I don't want to see you or anything after tonight. He
Right.
keeps threatening me about stuff, so
Well, what?
I can't.
It sounds like he wants the property back, right? It's kind of dispute over property.
Hold on, what did I threaten you about?
About the Costco thing when you said that, go ahead.
Yeah,
and buy it.
if you don't give me my stuff, I'm gonna press charges, and I told them that.
I'm
So what
talking
else?
to you and you keep harassing me, so I.
But you weren't talking. I asked you to
was
come
talking.
out here. You said you
I
called the
have text.
cops.
Do you want to go back with the text?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then
so
show it to them?
Let's
How
go
come
ahead and take off for tonight, okay? Tomorrow, you know what? If you guys want to talk, if she says she doesn't want to talk to you, then just move along, okay? And try another day. But we're here just in case we don't want nothing to happen as far as criminal, okay?
Our unit typically rides 2 people to a car. I've been riding with Jeff for the past almost 8 years now. It really helps out. We have 2 sets of eyes as I'm driving around, or if Jeff's driving around, the other person could be looking around and just kind of keeping an eye out for what's going on.
Hey, we're gonna go out with this guy up here. Matches the description of somebody that the maintenance man was saying was loitering in front of the complex and causing problems. We're just gonna go out and see what's up with him.
He's just picking stuff up.
Hey, guy, come here real quick. You're walking in the road.
North 27 foot pursuit. On the ground. Get on the ground.
Where you at?
We're Fries 4-3. Bethany. Get on the ground. Donnie's going through the parking lot.
I'm at 4-4, 8-4-5.
Right in here. Go to that west parking lot.
Whitefield.
Where's he at?
Shorts.
No, pajama pants.
Pajama pants. White male, pajama pants and shirt. Jacket.
He was coming this way. Hey, let's just backtrack this way, dude.
Over there. It's white male, white shirt, jeans.
They found his shirt in the alleyway.
Did you hit him with it?
Huh?
Did you get him with it?
Yeah, I got him, but I think only one probably hooked. Dude, I don't know.
Let's check his bag.
Monitor.
This is the bag that the male subject that ran from us had. So I wanted to go see if he had any drugs in it. Give us a reason why he decided to run. Just looks like dirty laundry.
Hey, Sarge, if it means anything, we didn't find any 237 Nora in his property.
DOC.
Hey, and he's got a DOC ID card that we just found. We're gonna try to see if he has a 51.
Hey, Mike, K9's here.
Hey, his name is Christopher. He's got a 51 out of DOC
51,
parole violation.
Felony warrant out of Department of Corrections. That's the reason why he ran. Yep.
Roll up on your left side. Roll up on your left side. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
You'll be okay. Sit down right there. There you go. Relax. Hey?
What's your name?
Christopher.
You know you have a warrant, right? Is that why you ran?
Yeah, he told me he's an absconder.
Where have you been bitten at?
My neck.
And where else?
That's it.
You know, it hurts, but it's nothing serious. We're gonna have the fire department come tell you it's nothing serious. How long were you hiding in those bushes?
Since I ran over here.
Did you think you were gonna get found?
I was hoping not.
You want to go get checked out real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand you up, bro. You gotta walk though,
Still on his
okay?
elbow, guys.
Yep.
Montebella's better.
Hey, you're pretty fast, man.
You guys have any water?
Here, hold that.
Yeah, we'll get you the water.
I'm sitting right here.
What's the deal, man? Why'd you run?
I absconded parole.
How long you been on the run for?
I've been out close to a month, a little over a month.
What'd you do to abscond? Just didn't check in with your parole officer or what?
I got kicked out of my halfway house and never checked in, told them.
Why didn't you just tell us right up front that you had a warrant? We would have taken care of it a lot easier than getting bit by a dog.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell us up
I
front,
didn't
bro?
think about that. I'm being dead honest. I did not think that dog was going to get me like that.
You ever been bit before?
In the leg, a little rat dog.
Dude, all we wanted to talk to you about was just walking down the middle of the street.
Yeah, but
That's it, man.
at the end of the day, at the end of that talk, I was still going to prison.
Yeah, but how much time do you have left to do on your warrant?
7 months.
7 months?
Oh!
That's the only points you got. That's the taser probe in the right arm and then dog bite up on the... Got tased? Yeah. Well, one probe, yeah.
So you heard announcements, you just didn't know what they were saying?
Yes.
So why wouldn't you surrender to those announcements, though?
But the same reason I surrendered to you guys when I was running on Bethany Hall.
Why is that?
Because I was trying to get away.
So you're just running for your freedom?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said specifically.
But you knew we were police, right?
Yes.
You knew it was a police dog?
Yes.
So once you saw the police dog,
once I see the dog in my face, yes, I knew it was a police dog.
But you had to see us walk by you the first time.
No.
What were you doing? Closing your eyes so they can, we don't see you, you don't see me?
I was trying to breathe. Okay. It's hard to see out of those leaves.
Okay.
It was just a bitch and a half
So you couldn't
all the
see
way
us
around.
very well?
No, I can't.
So that would we couldn't see you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. Yes. The next time you hear the warning, simply give up. Because now I got to write a ton of paperwork.
You bet your ass.
All right. All right. Good luck to you, Chris.
I'm still out here on patrol in my 12th year because it's still fun. Patrol specifically in the police department is kind of the forward action. We're the forward element. At times, we're nothing more than triage, and we keep people from doing the worst things they could think of to themselves. And other times, we get in on the ground floor of an investigation that's really going to change somebody's life and help somebody tremendously. We got a report over here that there was a car parked at a corner, and a guy and a gal were having a fight in there. And in the meantime, we've been told that it may have moved to a specific address, and there's a fight going on out in the front yard. Yeah, right there. .28 Adam, get me another car. Police, open up! Police, open up! Hands, everybody's hands, now, step out. Who else is here? Sit. 28 Adam, no hold, I got him. Get up. No. Stand right here, don't move, do you understand me? You move, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna catch you. Anything on you you're not supposed to have?
Yes, sir.
28 Adam, are you at that
Address 1406 East 27th.
I am. It was going good when I got here. I got them out, I got them separated, and I got one cuffed up. Nobody's got to run hot. Everything's cool. So why do I drive up here and it sounds like somebody's getting the hell beat out of them inside there?
Because we're in there yelling, but nobody's in there getting beat.
Nobody's getting beaten. I could hear it through the windows and the doors and everything's slamming around.
We're yelling. Oh, I threw my laundry basket.
You trying to leave? Is that the deal?
I mean, I don't.
You don't have any ID on you today?
Yeah, it should be in my wallet. It's not in my pocket.
I didn't see your wallet in there, brother.
It might be in my car then.
Why is your wallet in the car, not in your...
That's just, I got basketball shorts on and I don't lose.
I can deal with that. Lean up against that fence. Don't go nowhere. What's your story today, young lady?
Just a non-stop arguing
About what?
about everything, about me talking to people on Facebook and
It sounded like stuff was getting tossed around pretty good
just
inside
throwing
there.
baskets and throwing and,
Stuff get thrown at you?
just at the front door and
Put his hands on you and all?
we just need separated.
Okay, well, that's not what I'm asking. Because there come some things. How'd you get that blood on your shirt right here?
They're calling back wanting us to check where the force after the library. I didn't know if you wanted us.
You've got blood on your shirt and your clothes obviously indicate that you've been in some sort of physical confrontation. And I'm here to help you. But you have to tell me the truth, okay? And so I'm waiting for another officer that's gonna arrive, and then we're gonna figure this out. Hang on for me. You guys ever been in the mix before? You guys never had the cops here?
I went there to put my hands on it.
Lift your head up. What happened to your throat right there?
It was from shaving.
That's from shaving?
Yeah, either that or from I was just vacuuming up my car. You can go look in my car right now. I was just vacuuming up my car.
How'd she get blood on her shirt?
So I haven't hit her nothing. I mean, unless it's from my neck, but she wasn't fighting.
Why would she get blood from your neck on her shirt?
When I had my arms around her back, we were from behind her, and we ain't been fighting the whole time. We just started fighting 10 minutes ago.
So why'd you have your arms around her and have her from
Because
behind?
it's my old lady. I mean, it's not.
Okay, and then you started fighting after doing that?
We was arguing after that. Everything was all good, and then all of a sudden everything just went real bad. So a stupid ass argument over Facebook.
28 at him.
It's petty, it's stupid. I mean, you got 100,000 better things to be doing besides it right now.
Donald, I really just, I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't believe you. You know why I don't believe you? Because you got big scratch marks down your chest, too.
You see, all these big assholes, we got this big ass dog. Typically from the dog, because the dog was in there just jumping on me, too.
What kind of dog you got?
German Shepherd, ain't it? Great Dane.
Great Dane. And he's in the kennel? Hang out with Donald for a minute. Tell me what happened. He can't hear you, he can't see you, no one else is around. It's just you and me. Tell me how it all started today.
So we're Facebook and passwords and it's arguing every day.
Okay. He told me he had his hands around you from...
Wouldn't let me go, yeah.
He had his hands around you and wouldn't let you go.
That's what we were yelling about outside. I told him to get off me.
Okay. So he did put his hands on you today. Correct? Did he put his hands on you outside?
The lobby.
And let me, before I ask you that question, you have to understand why. Why do you think I think he put his hands on you outside? What do you think brought me here today?
Neighbors.
Because they called in and said that they'd seen him throw you to the ground. So that's what brought the police here today. And that's what brought our response to your front doors, because as I pull up, I can hear you two in here fighting pretty good. Okay? The walls aren't that thick around here. Okay? So knowing what you know I know, what happened outside today?
5 on High Street, I'll be around Sheridan.
He just wouldn't let me go.
So the argument started inside. You went outside to escape him, and then what happened?
Came outside. And
what did he do outside?
Screaming. And so I stood up and then, I don't know, but he like
That's fine.
hugged me and like wouldn't let go. He's like, just talk to me. And I was like, I don't. So sick. All right, I don't want to talk to you right now. I just don't want to talk to you. There's no point in talking anymore. It's been 8 years of talking and nothing's different. So what's gonna be different now? And
Were you telling him to let you go?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. I don't want to argue anymore.
I understand. Okay, Billy, come out here. I'm going to have you sit on the couch and hang out where it's nice and cool, okay?
6.
I'm arresting you for domestic assault. I think you know what happened out here wasn't the right thing. And I don't think you're the cat that's going to roll back out and kill somebody. But in this state, we got to do what we got to do because that's happened before. Does that make sense? Yep. And I think that this might actually be a little bit of a wake-up call. You'll get this handled up, and you guys be on your way, smooth sailing. Probably take this as a lesson learned. Can you do that? Yeah. All right, move forward, do the right thing, okay?
One of my first in-progress calls as a rookie was a female called in and said that she heard glass break at her house, and she believed someone was inside. So we get there, and come to find out, there was nobody actually in her house. She just kind of panicked and believed someone was in there. After it was all said and done, she actually apologized. She said, sorry for wasting your time. And that's one thing that a lot of times I think the public forgets, is they're not wasting our time. That's what we're here for. We're here to help them protect and serve. We just got a call about a vehicle in the water. It's unclear at this time if the vehicle is occupied or not. So that's where we're headed right now, and see what the deal is with this vehicle. There it is right there. How you doing, sir? You the driver? No.
They were right in front of me, and they just happened to drive right off.
Mm-hmm.
They were going about 30 miles an hour, and he just drove straight off into it.
Okay. Where they at now? They were with talking to the deputies?
Yeah, after they got out,
okay.
He got a hold of them.
Okay. You have ID with you, sir?
Yeah.
Where's your ID? This your ID?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happened to them?
What do you mean?
Your vehicle's in the water. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know what happened.
You was just driving and then...
I was taking her home.
Taking her home?
Yeah.
Where?
McNair.
You know where McNair is?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
On grandma's house.
I'm sorry?
On grandma's house.
Your grandma's house? Your grandma's house in McNair.
Mm-hmm.
But you know where McNair is?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
McNair.
In McNair? Where is McNair?
McNair.
Right. You know what city it's in? You don't know where? You know what city McNair is in? No. But you were just going there? Okay. You thinking McNair is this way?
No.
No. So why were you driving this way?
I was taking her home.
And in McNair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But McNair, that's what I'm trying to tell you. McNair is not this direction.
No, I was just going home.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink today?
I don't know.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because, well, your vehicle's in the water and you appear to be disoriented.
Huh?
You appear to be disoriented. You're telling me you're going to McNair, but you're traveling the wrong way to head to McNair. Okay? That's the reason why I'm asking. If you're okay.
I what you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm telling you?
No, sir.
All right. Just sit tight, okay? I'll be with you in a minute. You could hear that his speech is slurred. I didn't get any real smell of alcohol from his breath, but it's obvious something's wrong. He has something in his system. Just don't know what it is just yet. So I'm gonna do a history check on him, see if he's been handled before for DWI or something, and see what his deal is.
How did the car get in the water? There's not a road that goes into the water. We're trying to ascertain.
It just went in the water. I don't know. It just drove. I was driving.
Anybody else in that car?
Nobody else.
No, just you two?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right. How about you? You know of anybody else in that car? No? Just you two? Just you two? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Where you guys headed to?
I was going home.
You were going home from where?
McNair.
From McNair?
Yeah.
You weren't going to McNair. Where do you live?
I live on Gospel Street.
On where?
It's on my arm.
Your address is on your arm?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your arm. It just says Tanika.
What's your name?
Look, I can't uncuff it. I just show you.
Ma'am, where are you headed to?
Home.
Home? Where's home?
Home.
So you don't have any prior as far as DWI. He has one resisting arrest.
Okay.
That's one thing he's been charged with.
Yeah. His driver's license is good?
No.
No? Okay, so
he's under the influence of something. Go ahead and
do the deal.
SFSTs.
And at the very least, DWLS.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, well, she's taking his vitals right now. Make sure he's okay. Just a precaution. Make sure that everything's fine. And then I'll take him down to our station. So if you want, take care of the accident, and I'll take care of the rest. Okay. If you want to go ahead and put them during your vehicle, we'll take them over to the station. And then we'll take him and one of the other vehicles as well. All right, come on, man. All right, let's go ahead and get all your stuff over here. It's inclement weather, but I really doubt that the weather had anything.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad as to where,
No.
no. I think high rate of speed, under the influence of something. Also, there's a pill bottle in it, and it's full of pills. We're not sure what it is.
Is this Vicodin?
I'm not sure.
No, it's ibuprofen. That's what it says on the bottle, ibuprofen. Cool.
Good thing is nobody's hurt. He did a best he could check. Make sure there's nobody
else in there?
Yeah. When it comes up here and it drains out a little bit, we'll check it again just to make sure.
That's what I was kind of concerned. I didn't know if maybe they had a child in there.
Yeah.
or-
Yep. Yeah. There's no telling.
You were the first ones here?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, when I got here, the water was up to, I guess, the bottom of the door. They were sitting in there, and they were real disoriented for whatever reason. And the female finally got out, walked around the back. They helped her out of the water. As I was getting him out, she was so disoriented, she didn't know where she was. She was trying to walk away from the scene. So detained her as I was bringing her back to where we were.